everyone. I'm Symone Stanley here with Ryze Hoops, and today I have a very special guest. He is a senior forward right now at North Gwinnett High School. It is RJ Godfrey. RJ, thank you so much for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. So RJ, first of all, you got it on you loud and proud. Clemson University commit. Congratulations on that.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
So what was it about Clemson, the Tigers, that made you have to commit there?
I just thought Coach Dean and Coach Burnell really invested in me, and I think that I could make the NBA or a professional just from trusting them. It's also close to home. It's only about an hour 30 from where I live, so my family comes see me every night if they want to, and I can come back home anytime I want. And I just think the Clemson campus and just probably the players, the other commits like Chauncey Wiggins and Chauncey Gibson, like I just felt like Clemson was the place for me, just from talking to them and just from being on the campus. I only went on the campus once, but I just loved it when I got up there. Chase Hunter, I know him since I was little, so I mean, just speaking to all those guys, like this is speak good things about Clemson. So does Ian Sheffield, so that's my guy.
That's awesome. So, you can see it in the back. I'm the ACC girl as well. What do you like about ACC basketball?
ACC basketball is tough, especially this year. They got, Duke has a really loaded team this year with Pablo and Wendell Moore, and also Syracuse is really good this year. I mean, historically, it's the best basketball conference, but I mean, every conference is loaded. Like last year, SEC.
You had it right the first time.
Well, yeah, ACC is the best, but every conference. I mean, we're gonna play teams from everywhere, but ACC is definitely the best. Got the two of the Blue Bloods in there, so you got Louisville, Virginia. So I mean, it's gonna be real fun playing like those schools that you always see on TV, and so I mean, I'm just excited to get started.
That's awesome. So what was the most challenging part about your recruitment process? And if you had to give advice to these younger guys who are trying to narrow down their offers, what advice would you give them?
So the definitely by far the most challenging part is telling like all the schools no. Like I had to call like some of these coaches like been recruiting me for over 2 years now, so it's just like to know, like I mean, it's just tough, and I just think for like the future recruits, like it's a business decision. Like they get told no a lot. They get told don't know more than yes. So I mean, they're used to it. They're not gonna be in their feelings. But I mean, just don't think about it. Like don't overthink. Just go what's right in your heart. Because I mean, it was hard for me to call about 4 of the schools because I just built like a relationship like this with them. Told them no, so.
Go with your gut. I like that. So you're a senior now. What part of your game do you think is going to translate the easiest to the collegiate level?
Probably I would say probably just saying my versatility on defense, switching 1 through 4 and even 5. I switch 1 through 5 now. I think I need to work on like guarding those 7-footers. More of those short, quick guards. I think that would be the easiest part of my transition. Also, especially like getting the rebound and pushing the break. I think that would be a good transition for me because I'm really good at that. When I get a rebound, I can pass. I mean, I feel like I'm a pretty high level passer, so I get that ball and just move up the court. So I think that's going to be the easiest part.
Okay, so we're going to be looking out for that. So what part of your game are you focused on working on the most before you hit college basketball?
Probably just creating like a jump shot off the dribble. Like when I'm going downhill, I can just rise up over the defender because I already get down here pretty fast, but I always go to the basket. I need to work on just like getting downhill and rising up over my defender. So I think that's the game I need to work on the most.
Definitely. So Ryze Hoops has continuously accredited you as one of our top performers in the 2021 Summer Series. How do you feel now that your AAU career is over?
It's real sad. I mean, I've been playing AAU since I think first grade, so I built a lot of tight connections with people older and younger than me. But I saw it coming. I knew AAU would come to the end one day. But when my AAU season be cut short in May due to my ankle injury, I still came out. I still supported my team, but that last tournament we played at Lake Point. I forgot what tournament it was.
The Battle for Georgia?
I think, yeah, Battle for Georgia. I went to the first day. I didn't even say that I had to go to church. So it was a real sad day, just like leaving Lake Point. I won't play an AU game in Lake Point again and Swanee Sports. Like it was real sad having all that stuff come to an end.
So what was it like playing for the Atlanta Xpress?
Probably the best, my most favorite team, especially 16U. Coach Winford changed my life. Gave me a lot of life skills on and off the court. Gave me a lot of knowledge. Told me how AU works and especially the recruiting process. He really opened a lot of coaches' eyes about me, and he really opened a lot of my eyes about the recruiting process. And he was really big decision part of Clemson. So he just gave me just great advice, and I played with great teammates like TJ Clark and Daniel Pounds. And, I mean, those are my guys. So I mean, my favorite year was definitely 16U for sure. I think we only lost like 4 or 5 games. So I mean, it was just a fun year. At 17U, I only played for about 2 months, but I still had a lot of fun playing with new players. Like we had a whole new team, but I mean, it was great.
Winning is definitely fun. So talking about 2021 last summer, what was one of your favorite or most memorable matchups, whether it was a player or a team?
Ooh, last summer. That's it.
Well, it doesn't have to be last summer.
All right, so probably from last AU season, probably just I don't know, the Emmanuel Hansel, the guy with one arm. That was probably like the most fun matchup. We blew him out by like 20, but he was real fun to play because he was so quick and he was so like he has a disability with one arm, but like he's probably like one of the most crafty dribblers I've seen, and he's super fast. He can pull up too, so that was pretty cool playing him. And also, I think from the season before we played Team Parsons, and I think his name is Van Allen. Me and him were clashing the whole game. So, that was really fun playing him, and also Scoop from Galilee played them 16U. We lost by I think 2 or 3, but that was probably one of my favorite matchups from AAU.
That's awesome. So who is someone or a team that you never got to play against that you wish you could have seen how you matched up against?
This year, this season probably I want to say We All Can Go. I mean, I watch them like every time I go somewhere, they're in the gym. I just never got matched up against them. Probably We All Can Go, or definitely Team Why Not. They're always good. They always have the big 4-star, 5-star guys from Russell Westbrook's team. Them, and probably Stratford Greatness too, because LeBron's my favorite player. I would love to play against his team, and probably Bronny. I want to play against Bronny, so that would be cool.
That would have definitely been some must-see basketball. So lastly, RJ, now that your high school career is coming to an end, who are some up-and-coming players we need to watch out for in Georgia?
Ooh, great question. So obviously, like the easy ones are Steph Castle, Ja'Kai Howard.
We already know them.
Ja'Kai Newton, right? Those are my guys because they're the special guys. Watch them all AU. So I think the guys under the radar that we don't know about yet, probably Blake Seitz. He's a junior at North Gwinnett, very skilled. He's about 6'6", 6'7", and he can really handle the ball. And also,
somebody from Atlanta Xpress?
I'm trying to think. Probably MJ from I don't know his last name. MJ, he's bouncy. He's on Newton. He's a kid with dreads and
you say he's on Newton?
Yeah, he's on Newton. He plays with like Ja'Kai and Steph and them.
Okay.
He's real bouncy. I've seen him get up a couple times, but those are really the only guys that I really see as like under the radar guys that need to be looked at a little bit more.
Okay. Awesome. So we're going to be looking out for them. And of course, we're going to be looking out for you in your senior season. And of course, when you matriculate over to the ACC, when you head to South Carolina and become a Clemson Tiger officially. For sure. Well, guys, I'm Symone Stanley. This is RJ Godfrey. We're here with Ryze Hoops for our Best of 2021 series. Thank you guys so much for joining us.
Appreciate it. Appreciate having me on tonight.